Hi, I'm Dr. Evelyn. It's truly wonderful to have you here today. At this age, after many years of observing and supporting thousands of wonderful patients across the country, individuals who have crossed the threshold of 50, I've realized a profound truth. Life is no longer a race for speed towards a finish line, but a serene journey to find steadiness, depth, and resilience from within. This is the stage where the quality of our life is defined by our ability to maintain autonomy. I want you to take a moment and reflect. Have you felt a shift? That feeling when you stand up from your favorite armchair and immediately have to reach for a steadying point, or when stepping down onto a curb or tripping over a cable, your body reacts slower and the ground feels just a little less secure than it used to. Those small, quiet moments, my friend, are the body's gentle whispers, warning that our precious independence is being threatened by an invisible enemy, cumulative fundamental instability. We readily focus on cholesterol and blood pressure, yet we neglect investing in the three most fundamental pillars that help us stabilize our lives without relying on anyone else: static strength, flexibility, and dynamic balance. Today, I want to share three extraordinary secrets with you, synthesized from ancient wisdom and modern science, designed to recreate that solid foundation. These are not just three core exercises. This is a new philosophy for living your best years ahead. My friend, imagine your body as a magnificent structure. For that structure to endure over time, you need three elements: a steel-like foundation, flexible joint connections, and the ability to stand firm against the wind. Our bodies require the same. We will employ isometric training, a method where stillness generates extraordinary inner strength. The first is the horse stance, ma bo. This is a lesson in patience and deep core engagement. Over 1,000 years ago, warriors considered this the foundation of all strength. I want you to visualize. When you hold the horse stance, you send an unwavering signal to your nervous system, saying, "I can be steady. I am in control." I clearly recall my patient Robert, a 62-year-old gentleman who worked at a desk. His life was limited by the fear of standing up and moving. He constantly had to grab onto whatever was within reach. I encouraged him to try the horse stance, starting with just 30 seconds a day. He told me that in the first week, his legs shook violently, as if his body was sounding a silent alarm about its weakness. But he persevered, focusing on his breath. By the third week, a miracle happened. Robert walked into my clinic with a new confidence. He stood up from his chair without needing to touch anything. He told me a line I will always cherish. "Dr. Evelyn, I didn't change the distance I walk. I changed how I stand." That is the profound truth. The horse stance achieves this by activating and powerfully tightening those forgotten stabilizing muscles in your core and hips, teaching your body to move and stabilize as a single, unified unit. Core technique for horse stance. Stand wide, feet twice shoulder-width apart, toes slightly outward. Slowly lower your hips as if sitting into an invisible chair, keeping your back straight. Start with 30 seconds and feel the burn. That's the time the muscle is getting stronger. Remember, shaking is a good sign. Hand in hand with the horse stance is the wall sit, ngoi dua tuang. This is the functional anchor for your strength. If the horse stance is spiritual foundation, the wall sit is physical power. What truly limits the daily functional activities of older adults? It is the ability to rise smoothly and confidently from a seated position, an ability that relies heavily on the strength of the thigh muscles, quadriceps, and glutes. I want you to imagine the wall as your most trusted partner. Lean your back against it and slide down until your thighs are parallel to the floor, 90-degree angle, or as low as you comfortably can. Hold steady for 30 to 60 seconds. The wall protects your knees while maximizing muscle tension, investing in your long-term autonomy. Now our foundation is set. But strength-lacking flexibility is prone to breaking like a stiff old tree falling in a storm. We need flexibility. I want you to explore the butterfly exercise, an exercise that is often overlooked but is the silent anti-aging secret, especially critical for women's long-term health. Scientific studies show that tightness in the adductor muscles and pelvic floor is not only a source of lower back pain, but is deeply linked to nervous system tension and mood disorders. Your body is interconnected. Where there is stiffness, blood circulation is poor, inflammation can thrive, and the mind struggles to find peace. From my clinical experience, releasing this deep tension is vital. The butterfly exercise is how we send a powerful relaxation signal to the autonomic nervous system. By gently stretching this area, you improve blood flow to the legs and core, reduce inflammation, and subtly help with mood regulation, and even address lingering discomforts related to the menstrual cycle or bladder issues, benefits that extend well past menopause. Core technique: sit tall, soles of your feet together. Perform a cycle. First, gently shake the knees 20 to 30 times to warm up and boost circulation. Then hold the stretch 30 to 60 seconds, breathing deeply and slowly, using your hands to lightly press the knees down. Repeat this cycle 3 times, twice daily. If sitting is difficult, you can easily perform this while lying flat on your back. Finally, our structure needs single leg balance. This is your ultimate fall prevention shield. Think of the simplest moments: putting on pants, tying shoes, or quickly stepping over a pet. In those moments, your entire weight is loaded onto one stabilizing leg. Your ability to quickly recover from a trip depends entirely on the lightning-fast reaction of the small stabilizing muscles in your ankle, knee, and hip of that standing leg. This is why we need Warrior 3. 2. The Chien Bin Bia. This posture is not just an exercise, it's a powerful test and training ground for the brain-body connection. It forces the simultaneous co-activation of these single-leg stabilizing muscles, dramatically improving your proprioception, your sense of where your body is in space without having to look. Practical benefit: this posture not only builds strength, but reestablishes the neurological link, increasing your body's reaction speed when faced with sudden instability. Core technique: stand tall, shift weight to 1 foot. Always use a chair or wall for initial support. Hinge forward, lifting the back leg until your head, torso, and back foot form a straight line, a T shape. Hold steady for 15 to 30 seconds on each side. You should feel the muscles around your standing ankle trembling. That's them learning how to save you from a fall. My friend, before you embark on this journey, I must emphasize that we are training for sustainable durability and confidence, not for speed or pain. Absolute safety warnings. The primary rule is to listen intelligently to your body. If you feel any acute joint pain, sharp stabbing pain localized in the knees or hips, stop immediately. Muscle soreness, burning, and fatigue are normal and productive. Genuine joint pain is a critical stop signal. Second, knee modification. If you have known knee issues, never lower yourself too deep in the horse stance or wall sit. Keep the knee angle greater than 90 degrees. And finally, always remember to maintain slow, deep, and rhythmic breathing throughout the static hold. Habit stacking. The secret to consistency. The secret to maintaining these habits is not willpower but intelligent integration. Do not try to carve out separate workout time. Instead, stack these 3 pillars onto the routines you already have. Coffee talk tea ritual, 1 to 2 minutes. While waiting for the water to boil, perform the horse stance or wall sit. You've completed your core work before your first sip. TV commercials, 30 to 60 seconds. When the evening news commercial begins, stand up and perform Warrior 3. Nord 3, switching legs during the next commercial break. Evening hygiene, 2 minutes. While you brush your teeth, Perform the butterfly exercise on the floor. By mindfully integrating these simple moments of stillness into your daily life, you will no longer view exercise as a burden, but as an indispensable integrated part of your healthy, autonomous existence. My friend, please take this final message to heart. True strength is ultimately defined by balance and adaptability. Today, we have built the three pillars: static, strength, flexibility, and dynamic balance. They are the guarantee that your life's structure will not tremble. Balance protects the joints, balance preserves posture, and most importantly, balance protects our lifelong independence. You deserve to step into your best years with the strongest, most flexible, and most autonomous body possible. Commit to these three pillars today. Start small, just 30 seconds. Feel the immediate steadiness transmit through your core and your being. If today's message resonated with you, please share it. And don't forget to download my free foundational guide in the description below, Steady After 60, where I share more essential secrets. Stay calm, stay strong, and most importantly, hold your foundation steady. I'll see you next time.